HymanPMinsky, Stabilizing an Unstable Economy, a 20th Century Fund Report. In Stabilizing an Unstable Economy, Hyman P. Minsky examines the financial turbulence of capitalism and questions prevalent economic theories. Through a historic lens, Minsky analyzes financial crises, the inherent instability of modern capitalism, and the role of big government in preventing depressions at the cost of inflation. The book further explores the limitations of neoclassical economics and advocates for incorporating Keynesian theory to achieve stability. Minsky emphasizes the importance of full employment, economic security, and the potential benefits of reintroducing New Deal-type programs.
The instability of capitalism. Capitalism is prone to booms and busts, yet the 20-year post-World War II economic boom led to overly optimistic and mathematically focused economic theories. Financial crises in the 1960s and 1970s showed that sophisticated financial institutions create instability. While free markets are useful for basic economic needs, financial meltdowns in capitalism lead to income inequality and disincentivize welfare programs. The economy must offer basic security and personal worth to all through the availability of jobs to manage the risks of financial crises. The role of big government in modern capitalism. John Maynard Keynes argued that striving to achieve economic efficiency, social justice, and individual liberty should be the ultimate goal of any economy, even if it requires sacrificing some productivity. However, welfare or transfer payments are not the solution to eradicate poverty and unemployment. A sustainable economy requires everyone to earn their own living, and New Deal-type employment programs could help achieve this goal in the U.S. The fragility of the modern financial system, caused by cumulative changes in financial relations and institutions in the post-World War II years, has led to a business cycle dominated by inflation rather than deep and wide troughs of depression. The combination of government spending and central bank backstops has made economic recessions milder, but they generate inflation. Furthermore, fiscal instability has increased speculation as short-term swings in asset prices present attractive investment opportunities. However, in an increasingly unstable economy, big government spending and lending can prevent depressions and stabilize the economy, but they also have serious side effects. The federal government's large deficits have helped soften downturns by boosting incomes and allowing borrowers to meet their obligations, while the Federal Reserve's role as a lender of last resort has supported insolvency-stricken borrowers. The paradox of big government spending. The U.S. government spends heavily on various sectors, such as wages for bureaucrats and soldiers, entitlement programs, and even private contracts. However, it generally avoids the ownership of the means of production. While such spending can prevent deep economic depressions, it can also create inflationary pressures, flatten volatility, and encourage short-term booms and busts. The Federal Reserve's lender of last resort role is crucial in preventing rare crashes, but it can also foster risky investments and perception of government guarantees. The paradox lies in that government spending helps sustain instability while preventing deep depressions of the past. Flaws of neoclassical economics. The current economic system, neoclassical economics, fails to recognize the instability in the market capitalism. The theory's central idea of self-adjustment through market forces creates economic instability and contributes to inequality. While markets handle the daily details of supply and demand, they are insufficient to address important questions like income distribution and education. The flawed logic of assigning omniscience and perfect logic to market players creates a fissure in the foundations of economic thought. Additionally, complicated financial systems and decentralized markets are naturally unstable. The narrow focus on economic growth rather than employment as a policy objective has created an unequal distribution of wealth. The essay suggests that to achieve stability and fairness, America must incorporate Keynesian theory into its neoclassical orthodoxy. The government ought to play a more significant role in ensuring economic stability and supporting the economy in rough times. Ultimately, employment should be the underlying policy objective as it drives growth. A modern take on New Deal employment programs. The current state of the economy calls for innovative solutions to increase employment and decrease reliance on government assistance. One possibility is to revert to the post-Depression New Deal jobs policies, such as the Civilian Conservation Corps, CCC, the National Youth Administration, NYA, and the Works Progress Administration, WPA. The idea is to create low-wage job programs for individuals who cannot find employment elsewhere, including young adults and single mothers. The revitalized New Deal programs would provide employment opportunities to millions of Americans and would be less inflationary than sending checks to the unemployed. Additionally, big government must put its financial affairs in order by balancing the budget, controlling inflation, and building up surpluses. Tax policy also plays a crucial role in building surpluses, and the government should discourage both tax evasion and tax avoidance. In summary, utilizing New Deal employment programs and implementing sound financial policies could positively impact the economy, increasing employment opportunities for those who need them and incentivizing self-reliance.
Minsky's Stabilizing an Unstable Economy highlights that although free market capitalism efficiently meets basic economic needs, it creates inherent instability. The intervention of big government functions as a buffer that prevents economic downturns from morphing into full-blown depressions, but may also lead to inflation. Minsky argues for a more balanced approach by integrating Keynesian thought into neoclassical orthodoxy. He suggests that achieving full employment, ensuring economic stability through government intervention, and reviving New Deal initiatives could help minimize the inequality and fear of uncertainty that characterize modern capitalism.